Good morning! Wondering what trending TMI socials is? Welcome on board. I am Anwoluwapo Stevens. Better still, call me your social media butterfly. Now we begin in Abuja, the center of where everything is going on right now in politics, as we saw the Minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike, welcome the outcome of the just concluded area council elections in Abuja, where the All Progressive Congress recorded significant victories. Now, Mr. Wike, while speaking at the State House yesterday, says that the party's performance reflects growing public confidence in the policies and programs of President Bola Tinubu. He also described the party's showing in the Rivers State by-election as a victory for what he calls the Rainbow Coalition, aligned with President's renewed hope agenda. Let's take a listen.
Sharing 1,000, ma. Madam, who are those sharing 1,000? Who are? Are they agents? We don't have to say this. Abba.
I'm going to do the right thing for one. Okay. And that girl, they've been wanting the girl since. They've been wanting that girl since to shift away from that place.
But they are security agents here now. Why didn't they arrest them? There's civil defense here. There's police here. Why should...
Well, that was a feel of what went down at some wards right there in Abuja, with a lot of persons speculating vote buy-in and a whole lot of words. But how did you take this online? Let's move over to tweets and reactions. We'll start off with this one on X. Yesterday, that was on Saturday, in the Abuja's election, people were buying votes, selling votes, changing results, and engaging in fraud. All this was done while the Muslim Ramadan and the Christian fast is currently ongoing. The same people who will convince, if someone eats during the day, are very okay with stealing votes and electoral fraud. A country of religiously delusional. Anyway, away from that, let's move over to another one who wrote, intimidation, vote buying, and beating agents. If this is what elections in the capital looks like, how can Nigerians trust the system? Another user still reacting to this one. This one wrote, losers will always complain and lament, even in football competition. Absolutely. Now, finally, on the story, this user on Instagram, Lucy, says, welcome to Nigeria, where the president praises the minister over electoral win instead of appreciating the citizens for voting right. What a joke. Well, away from that, let's move over to Bayelsa, where yesterday we saw online that tensions erupted on Saturday in Obunagha community right there in Bayelsa State after youths clashed with officers suspected to be from the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. Now, residents stated that the confrontation followed allegations by some youth that the officials had been carrying out a series of illegal raids in the area. Let's take a look at how it went. Well, this is truly absurd. In other videos we saw online, we saw where some of the officers were illegally entering people's houses, and I'm sure that's what caused the eruption right there in Bayelsa State. But moving over to tweets and reactions, let's start off with this one who wrote, "The law enforcement have made the public see them as a joke." Fiyoki on X. Another user responding, "Though I don't support this, but I like what I am seeing. The NDLEA has been running illegal activities. If the whole of Nigerians will rise up together like this, those police and soldiers that our politicians are using against us won't be able to do anything." Donny on X. Another user reacting to this one. This user wrote, "This is wrong. The citizens shouldn't choose lawlessness over patriotism." While still reacting to the story, finally, this one, Ademola says, "Me, I did not support this. Those officers are doing their work. If one of them open fire, they will say they are corrupted. While will civilians also are doing most evil to ourselves, why would they break their car, smash all the glasses, and turn it down? What are we trying to prove? They must be arrested. Those people ought to be arrested." Okay, away from Bayelsa State, let's move over to Osun State now. This time around, the governor of Osun State, Ademola Adeleke, has stirred online reactions after a video captured him repeatedly declaring love for residents and dancing at a political rally in Osogbo. Now, the clip, which actually surfaced on Friday, showed Adeleke addressing supporters during a gathering held alongside the Osun State Cooperative Movement, where he told the crowd, "I love you." Take a look.
I gladly accept your endorsement. I want to tell you, Osun people, I love you so much. I say I love you so much. 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 I love you. 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 I love you.
Oh my God, I love you so much. Anyway, this rally comes ahead of the state governorship election, with the governor using the platform to call on voters to support him and put him back there on seat. Well, trust social media users to be agog with this. We move over to tweets. This one wrote, "The governor with the best vibes. I too love this man. Tell me about it." Another user on Instagram actually responding. Davido says, "We love you too, Excellency. Super proud of you. I can't wait for campaign. This one got too sweet." Now, another one reacting to this. This one says, "He is taking lessons from DJ Khaled." Well, tell me about it. Now, finally, this user wrote on Instagram, "His musical ambition always interrupting his political career." Away from that, let's move over to Rwanda, where Rwanda police authorities have warned Nigerian content creator Joe Bassi against filming videos on active roadways after he posted a clip showcasing the country's cleanliness while seated on a road. Now, while acknowledging the video's positive intent, the Rwanda police emphasized that such actions breach road safety regulations and pose risks to both the individual and other road users. Let's take a look.
Garikamu Rwanda, oh, Hundu Rwanda, bro. What do you mean what I'm doing here, bro? Rwanda is the cleanest city in the whole world. Rwanda is the cleanest city in the whole world. I can decide to sit anywhere, sleep anywhere, relax anywhere, do whatever I want. Bro, can't you see? Rwanda is clean. Jesus. Listen, look. Did you see any deaths? Let me tell you something. Rwanda government should ban people from wearing shoes, walking on the street in Rwanda. They should ban people from wearing shoes because Rwanda is cleaner than most people's houses in New York. Rwanda is cleaner than most people's houses in New York. Oh. Bro, hey, Rwanda is clean. Garikamu Rwanda. Oh.
Alrighty, so that guy is a Nigerian currently in Rwanda, a content creator. Now, Rwandan authorities saw this and said, you know what, you don't have to do that on the road because that could pose a threat to you and also road users. But how did you take this online, netizens? Let's see tweets and reactions. This one wrote, I was expecting this, was shocked he wasn't arrested. We were driving at about 10 p.m. in Rwanda and law enforcement asked us to turn down the music in our car at a checkpoint so as not to break noise level laws after dark. I was shocked and impressed. A very, very structured and lawful city. Beautiful. Another user on Instagram, this one wrote, Nigerians are always overdoing in any country they find themselves. Tell me about it. Now this user responding says, I need someone to write a book titled, We Can't All Be Content Creators, because what is going on? Now finally this user says, you can pass the message without being a nuisance. How will you go and sit on a major road? Talk to me, embassy. Anyway, away from that, in a now viral video of a marvelous friendship on display as Senator Florence Itagiwa and former President of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo, share a danceful, beautiful dance at her 80th birthday party right there over the weekend in Lagos. Let's take a look. Congratulations to her. It seems 80 is the new 60. How did you take this online? Let's have two tweets as we wrap up. This one wrote 80 years or more. She looks very young and beautiful. Another says, Chai, it shall not be well with poverty. Well, on this one still, this one says, she looks so good at 80 years. This is what we call she aged like fine wine. And hopefully the move throughout the week as we get to move over to a new month. That's how we wrap up TMI Socials today. Big shout out to you for being a part of the show. Know that we love you right here on ITV. I am Anuoluwapo Stevenson. From all of us, have yourself a great day ahead.